Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about the gorilla tag iceberg. Since 2015, iceberg charts have been used by internet communities to demonstrate that the tip of the iceberg is a summation of the knowledge of most people, while the much larger submerged part of the iceberg is the sum of the knowledge, of all knowledge of a particular topic. First topic in the iceberg is the forest topic. Well, I'm not sure what this means. I'm guessing this means that what forest is and why it exists. A forest is a map in gorilla tag, and that's all I know. The next topic is Gorilla OS, which is what powers the computer in forest and in those places. I'm guessing that's what it's talking about, but it could be talking about other stuff. I'm guessing computer means just using the computer, which I don't know what else. I'm guessing they might be talking about what powers the computer, which I have no idea. Normal gorilla is talking about how there's normal gorillas and there's lava gorillas. So basically we start out as a normal gorilla, but if we get tagged, we turn into a lava gorilla. That's what I'm guessing it's talking about. That's also just basically the next topic, which was lava gorillas. Tutorial level, which I'm guessing that means the tutorial that you start out in. So that's basically it. When you first get gorilla tag, you start out in tutorial, and then you have to get out of the tutorial, but that's all. Finally, hats, which is talking about how in gorilla tag you can get hats for your gorilla. And I'm guessing that's what it's talking about, nothing else. First topic in this is talking about the canyons map, which is just canyons. It might be talking about the revamp, but I don't think it is, because this is a bit older, so I don't think it's talking about the revamp or anything. I'm guessing it's just talking about, this is canyons. It's a bit different than, forest. And with that, I'm just going to move on to caves without showing the thing again. Caves is basically probably the same, except the fact that it's currently closed, which I don't know if it was closed when this came out. I'm guessing it wasn't, because this is it might be an older one, so. Now it's closed, but it wasn't then. I have no idea though. The next entry on the iceberg is City Map, which is where you can go around and you can buy your cosmetics and buy shiny rocks and that type of stuff. I don't know why it's on here. It's not not known, but honestly, most of the second layer probably should have been on the first layer just because of how known it is. The next two entries I'm going to cover together just because they're pretty similar. The first one is pinch climbing, which is where you grab onto something and throw yourself up and catch yourself. Then after that is wall climbing, which is where you climb up a wall in a specific way, because you can't do it any other way. The next entry is treehouse, which is an area in forest. That's, a treehouse. There's no other way to say it. The next entry is wall running, which is just running on a wall. It's what you do after wall climbing. So, yeah, that wasn't too. The next entries are all together, so I'll talk about them. The first one is default queue, which is what you start out with. And then there's casual queue, which is basically you can hang out with people, talk to them. Next is competitive, which you have to earn, which from there you can actually do a ton of stuff in there, and yeah, you have to earn it by doing the parkour in the city. So again, The top of the tallest tree is basically just an area where people tree camp all the time. So branching is where you hop from one branch to another over and over again. That's what I think it is, at least. So if it's not, then it's not, but yeah, whatever. The next two are J-Man Curly and Lemming, so I'm just going to talk about them both. J-Man Curly is just a YouTuber who plays Gorilla Tag, while Lemming is the creator of Gorilla Tag. So yeah, they're two different people, but they're basically pretty similar. Tag lag is something that can happen in lobbies where basically they don't get tagged if you tag them or stuff like that. So yeah, and people can use mods to get tag lag. I kind of talked about the comp parkour, so I want to talk about the mountains map, which is just a map that comes out from, well, in City, which is a very popular map. It's definitely one of my favorites. And yeah. Rock gorillas are basically the same as lava gorillas already mentioned earlier, so yeah. Hidden spot in canyons is referring to just a spot in canyons that's like completely dark that you really can't see in. It has zero brightness at all, and I think that's it, at least. So this is just talking about the second and third floor in City, which we've seen as just undiscovered areas, which you can only get in through a crack in the window. During one winter update, they did open though and had some cosmetics, but that's the only time it's opened since then. Modding is just talking about people using mods in the game to get better. Lava Girls being faster than normal girls is just true because they obviously are faster and stuff like that, so yeah. Custom maps is talking about how people use mods to get like custom maps and stuff, like the Subway Surfers map and the Minecraft map. You need mods to use them, so yeah. I'm going to talk about these three all at once. PBV, Echo, and Daisy09 are all quote-unquote ghosts in Gorilla Tag because there's no way to prove they're real or to prove they're fake. Apollo is just another Gorilla Tag TikToker / YouTuber. TTT Pig used to be just a normal Gorilla Tag content creator. He used to be considered one of the greatest, actually. Now he's definitely changed up a ton, and now he's actually a moderator. So congrats, TTT Pig. Tunnel was just talking about how there used to be a hole in the wall that eventually became the beach map. Golden Hat is just talking about the golden hat that can be found on the 3rd floor of City. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it's talking about. Or there might be more lore to it. I don't know. I have no idea what this one's talking about, so I'm just going to move on to the next. This could be talking about how there used to be a glitch where you could just get out of City and stuff like that. Or this could be talking about other stuff in the City that I don't know. This could be talking about a glitch that caused you to deload City. That's what I'm guessing also, but I have no idea. Secret Tunnel opened and became the beach map, so, and the next one is just talking about how the City towers on the outside used to be open. I mean, it used to be like standing tall, but now they're tilting, so that's what it's talking about. This one talks about speedrunning. I'm gonna speedrun it. Speedrunning is talking about, I'm guessing, speedrunning getting tagged. Caves, escape, I'm guessing is just talking about how used to be able to escape the map in caves. A place in forest and a place in caves, I have no idea. And I gotta go check. Guessing the last one means where both of them were loaded at the same time or something like that. The gorilla head in the skyscraper, I have no idea what it means, but yeah. The rock texture is just how it looks like rocks and stuff. Thick branches, just talking about how big like the branches are. And I'm not sure what the last one is. It could be talking about the monk eyes. The secret tunnel origin is just talking about how secret tunnel like became what it is, because it was originally just some texture mistake, and then it became, well, what it is currently, which is, well, the beach map. Gorillas are robots is talking about how the original design for the gorillas in Gorilla Tag, they were like robots, which you can actually play as the robots in, not in Gorilla Tag, but in, what is that trying to think? Sorry about that. In VR chat, because the original design is from VR chat. So yeah. While running backwards, the name just kind of explains itself. The getting into tutorial without mods, which is something that's extremely hard, is by jumping off the tallest thing and just hoping you land in tutorial. Then 90 degrees running, I'm guessing that's just basically bear climbing and stuff like that. Gorilla Tag Beta is just talking about how Gorilla Tag used to be in beta before the launch update, which was a good update. I have no idea what they're talking about with poop jump and every gorilla is personalized, but where did the hats go is basically talking about like where do they go after they get removed, which I'm guessing they just go straight to the files. What's the next one? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Gorilla Tag Beta leaves is just the launch update, I'm guessing. So see ya. Thank you for being a part of my first ever video. I hope to see myself grow, and I hope to see you guys along the journey with me. Make sure to like and subscribe, please.